Isang mapayapang hapon Pilipinas, narito na naman ang inyong balerina ng bayan, si Lisa Macuja, na bumabati sa lahat ng nakikinig sa DZRH at sa lahat ng nanonood ng RH-TV, lalong-lalo na sa ating mga kasamahang alagad ng sining at kultura sa buong bansa. Ang bisita natin sa hapong ito ay isang mahusay na mga awit at veteranong theater performer na nakapagtanghal na hindi lang sa Pilipinas, kundi pati na rin sa Amerika, Australia at sa Inglaterra bilang bahagi ng mga sikat na Broadway at West End musicals. Actually, London-based na po siya ngayon pero nagkataong nagbabakasyon siya dito sa Pilipinas kaya nagkaroon kami ng pagkakataong maimbitahan na siya sa ating programa. Actually, parang advance party na rin siya dahil next year, sa Pebrero, makakasama ng Ballet Manila sa aming Ballet and Ballads series ang grupong talaga namang humahataw ngayon sa mga special events sa London, lalo na yung mga ino-organize ng Philippine Embassy at Filipino communities doon. More on that later. Kaya wag na natin patagalin pa, samahan ninyo kami sa isang masayang kwentuhan kasama ang 1/3 ng West End Mamas, singer, actress, Ces Campos Bonner.
Unang nakilala si Cesara Campos Bonner bilang isa sa mga Pilipinang napili para lumabas bilang Kim sa Miss Saigon. Ginampanan niya ito sa London at Sydney at naging alternate din siya para kay Lea Salonga nang ipalabas ang Miss Saigon sa Maynila noong taong 2000. Isang mass communication graduate mula sa pamantasan ng lungsod ng Maynila, nagsimula si Zes sa teatro bilang miyembro ng Repertory Philippines sa ilalim ni Direktor si Neida Amador. Hindi nagtagal, pumasa siya sa auditions ni Cameron McIntosh at agad na pumunta sa Sydney, Australia para maging bida sa Miss Saigon. Mula dito, tumulak siya patungong Inglaterra kung saan gumanap siya sa West End, hindi lamang bilang Kim kundi pati na rin sa mga katauhan ni na Princess Jasmine sa Aladdin, Tup Team sa The King and I, Mabel sa Pirates of Penzance at Tiger Lily sa Peter Pan. Bukod dito, nakasama din siya sa mga concert tour sa Amerika tulad ng Best of West End, Songs of Andrew Lloyd Webber, Hey Mr. Producer, Masquerade at Saturday Night Fever. Sa kasalukuyan, nakabase si Ces sa London kung saan siya kabilang sa grupong West End Mamas, kung saan kasama niya ang mga kapwa musical theater actresses na sina Maya Barredo Duffy at Gia Macuja-Elizalde. Isang karangalan ng Art2art ang makasama ang isang tunay na maipagmamalaking Filipina musical artist, si Miss Ces Campos Bonner.
Magandang hapon, Ces, and welcome to Art2art.
Hello, Lisa. How are you? It's nice to be guesting in your show.
Alam ko
Thank you.
na bakasyon mo ngayon. Sorry ha, pero mabuti naman at nakapagpasyal ka dito sa aming programa.
Lisa, anything for you.
Wow,
Anything
salamat
for you.
naman. Gosh, feeling so blessed. Okay, magkasama actually lang tayo, when was that?
Was it
month.
June?
June.
Yes.
June, na sa London, where Missy and I guested in the concert of West End Mamas. Was it East Meets West 2, right?
Correct, yes.
Sa Royal Overseas League. And yeah.
Oh, that was some
saya-saya
night.
ng concert na yun.
I know. Actually, that show was very special kasi kasama namin kayo. I think it was
really special.
Diba? Kakaiba yung ating pinakita sa mga kapwa nating Filipino doon. So usually, kami lang or yung mga asawa namin. But that night, we were with you and it was such a
Pero marami ding mga foreigners ang nanood
Oh, yes,
sa
that's
concert
right.
na yun. Well, okay, before we get into the West End Mamas, okay, mag-flashback muna tayo. How did you get introduced to the world of musical theater?
Actually, only during Miss Saigon. Funny enough, kasi when I was 7, meron akong kasama ko si Tommy Abuel. And that was my first introduction sa pagtatanghal sa entablado. And then after that, siguro so many years.
Wait, so 7 years old ka pa lang?
Yeah, I was 7 years old.
Nagpa-perform ka na?
But my
okay.
dad kasi sabi niya, Iha, mag-concentrate ka muna sa iyong pag-aaral. So, ngayon ang
Like all
nangyari.
parents do.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, I mean, knowing na eventually I was gonna go back to that same passion of performing, siguro after na lang na, my mom's a teacher kasi, and then one of her students, funny enough, said, Ma'am, pinasa ko yung pangalan ng anak niyo, merong audition. And what it was, I didn't even know, and it was Miss Saigon. So that was like unbeknownst to my, you know, obviously my knowledge.
Ilang taon ka nito?
Oh, I was still in high school ata. High school. Tapos sabi, aralin mo to, or something like magdala ka ng kanta. And I said, okay. So that time, merong tape ni Lea Salonga with Miss Saigon. So I was listening to it in the car. So sabi ko, okay, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. So pagdating ko sa PICC that time, haba ng pila, sabi ko, right. Sabi ko, I didn't really know kung ano yung pinapasukan ko. Pero that time, I remember, katabi ko nun si Ima Castro, sa campus Castro. And siyempre, baguhan din si Ima nun sa musical theater.
Yeah.
So we were like really best friends na siguro nung time na yun. And we were just supporting each other. Pagpasok ko dun sa mismong audition room, we had Claude Michel Schoenberg, and then everybody else was in the panel. And obviously, I couldn't sing the entire song because when I was learning it in the car, all I could remember is the beginning of the song. So they only asked you for like a certain number, like a bar, or you say 3 bars of the music. At saka it's towards the end of the song, and it was I Give My Life For You. And then, siguro, I tried it 3 times to sing what they wanted me to sing. And then Claude Michel was so kind. He said, stop, stop. Make her sing the beginning of the song. And then from then on, I sang. And they said, can you wait? And then after that, they said, can you do a bit of movement kind of thing, you know? And I went, I didn't know what was going on. And everything else was history. And then, you know, there was a Miss Saigon school. Tapos after Miss Saigon school, Gina Wilson introduced me to rep. So that was when it all started for me. Musical theater began like my world, actually. So, yeah, it was a fun time, exciting times, you know.
Okay. So, you were in Miss Saigon in Australia?
Australia.
Okay. Gaano katagal sa
I
Australia?
think it was only 18 months.
18 months.
18 months. And then after that, they said magkakaroon ka agad ng Asian tour, which didn't happen because I think kailangan for an Asian tour to happen, all the theaters, yung scheduling ng theater should fall na lahat sila available. Hindi nangyari. Then they said to me, they called my mom. Actually, they called Dong Alegre, and then Dong called my mom and said, oh, how about you going to London instead? I went, huh?
Okay.
And obviously, my mom was like over the moon, and then that was it. I went to London.
Okay. So you went to London and you did Saigon in London?
Yes, I did Saigon in London as Kim.
And hindi lang Miss Saigon ang ginampanan mo, kundi lumabas ka rin sa iba't ibang tanyag na musicals tulad ng Aladdin,
Yep.
The King and I, ano pa, and so on. Bakit ka sa London pinakamatagal?
Well, the thing is, the opportunities that was presented to me were based in London. So I think if I had other opportunities siguro, like say to go to America, then I'd probably go there too kasi may pamilya rin ako sa States. So I think that time, ang opportunities na binigay sa akin was in London. So I had to stay there.
Okay.
I didn't have a choice.
Okay. Actually, maraming mga Filipino theater artists, karamihan nga ay mga alumni ng Miss Saigon. Ngayon ay nakabase sa London. Okay? Do you keep in touch as a community of Filipino artists in
Yeah,
London?
we have to. Because it becomes, lonely. You know, and the thing is, kung wala kang mga kaibigan sa profession mo, it becomes a bit like parang you're too far from everything else, and that's your community So we try our best to have like barbecues, you know, we have potluck events. So kahit na malayo kami na isa't isa, we do try and make an effort to meet up.
Yeah.
Diba? Kahit na masyadong, alam mo na, mahirap asikasuhin ng schedule, gano'n. So, we do our best.
Especially, we'll talk about your cute little boy and your husband later on. Marami pa po tayong pag-uusapan kasama ang London-based Filipina singer and actress na si Ces Campos Bonner. Dito pa rin sa Art2art, magbabalik po kami pagkatapos ng ilang paalala.
Programang hatid ay sining at kulturang para sa lahat. Magbabalik ang Art2art. Schedule ng mga inaabangang konsyerto. Update sa mga magagandang panoorin sa mga tanghalan at teatro. Narito na ang Art2art Calendar.
Narito ang ating arts calendar. Sa musika, tampok ang Philbanda Wind Orchestra sa baton ni Maestro Hermenegildo Ranera na kanilang libreng homecoming concert sa Concert at the Park. Ngayong araw, simula alas 5 ng hapon sa Rizal Park Open Air Auditorium, TM Calao, Manila. Kababalik lang ng grupo mula sa Singapore kung saan sila nagtanghal sa 17th Conference at Band Festival ng Asia Pacific Band Directors Association. Kasama sa kanilang tutugtugin ang Dahil Sa'yo March, Mount Vesuvius, Kay Ganda ng Ating Musika, Slava Overture, Concierto de Amore, Burglar's Holiday, Rhapsody in Blue, at Children of Sanchez. Sa teatro, magbabalik entablado ang Forbidden Broadway, isang comedy review na base sa mga sikat na kanta, tauhan at kwento ng mga makabagong Broadway musicals. Handog ng Upstart Productions. Ang off-Broadway production na ito ay mapapanood sa August 24 alas 8 ng gabi at sa August 25 alas 3 ng hapon at alas 8 ng gabi sa Carlos P. Romulo Auditorium, RCBC Plaza na matatagpuan sa Ayala Avenue, corner Senator Hill Puyat Avenue, Salcedo Village, Makati City. Para sa karagdagang detalye, tumawag sa Upstart Productions sa 0917-528-5678 o sa Ticket World at 891-9999 o kaya mag-email sa upstarttickets@gmail.com. Sa sining biswal, bilang pagtanda sa pagdeklara ng martial law noong 1972, patuloy na makikita ang exhibit na Recollection 1081, Clear and Present Danger. Visual descent under martial rule sa Cultural Center of the Philippines, Rojas Boulevard, Pasay City. Tampok ang mga obra ni na Ben Cab, Alfredo Lyongoren, Pablo Baen Santos, Edgar Talusan Fernandez, Orlando Castillo, Al Manrique, Jose Tens Ruiz, Renato Habulan, Ofelia Galvezon Teki, Brenda Fajardo, Imelda Cahipe Andaya, Antipas de Lotavo, Jaime de Guzman, Ana Fair, at iba pa. Ang exhibit ay bahagi ng Piglas, isang serye ng mga art events na nagpapakita ng mga artistic expressions na tumugon sa mga pangyayari sa lipunan. Ito'y makikita hanggang September 30.
Ballet Manila brings back an all-Filipino original production that combines magic, myth, and a message of love for Mother Earth in Alamat, Sisibol at Sigunaw. Goes on stage on August 24, 25, and 26, and September 1 and 2 at the Aliw Theater. Ballet Manila's Alamat, Sisibol at Sigunaw, it's a ballet spectacle for the whole family. Don't miss it. Brought to you by major sponsors Manila Hotel, Manila Broadcasting Company, Bookmark, and Star City. For tickets, please call Ballet Manila at 525-5967 or 400-0292 or log on to balletmanila.com.ph. Tickets also available through Ticket World at 891-9999.
Usapang sining at kultura para sa lahat. Kasama ang balerina ng bayan, si Lisa Macuja. Art2art.
Kasama pa rin po natin ang singer, actress, and West End mama na si Ces Bonner. Okay, kanina nga nabanggit natin na ikaw ay 1/3 of the West End Mamas. We had a show together in London. So, kilala ko naman syempre yung the other two. Okay, that's Gia Macuja Atchison and Maya Barredo Duffy. Okay, so Ces Campos Bonner. So, of course, you are married to Nick
Yes.
Bonner. And you're a mama.
I am.
Yeah.
Recently, actually. It's only been, 16 months ago?
Yeah, he's 16 months old?
Yes, he
Okay,
is.
wow.
He is.
Oh, he must be a handful.
Very much so.
Toddler walking around.
I know. It
getting
was a
into
difficult
things.
journey here. But well worth it.
Okay. Okay. So being mamas, all three of you, I'm sure, have a lot on your plate. And even with all of that, I think it's 3 kids with Maya,
Yeah.
2 with Gia, and 1 with you. So
Plus our
altogether-
husbands.
Plus your husbands, yes.
Yes, there are sila yung bunso naming mga anak.
Siyempre, bunso naman yan sa lahat.
Yes.
Eh. Oo. Okay. Tell us paano nabuo ang grupong ito?
I think it was in that off chance of, I think it started with Gia and Maya. We were invited by, when Pilar Pilaco was over, she was doing a film. Tapos, gusto nila lang, there was a night where they just wanted to obviously welcome her, and there was a evening of music and fun, and Gia and Maya were doing a duet. Tapos, I was supposed to sing with another girl. And then, after that, sabi ni Gia, hang on a second, Cez is here. Sabi niya, she's in the area. Well, why don't we just, come up with our own group, and then at least may ginagawa tayo, right? It's like an outlet. So I think from then on, I think it was Gia's idea, really, that launched everything into that sort of.
Well, who thought of the name West End Mamas?
Do you know what? I can't remember. but the thing is, it's sort of it makes sense. Kasi we've done the West End, and we're mummies. And it actually is, it's very apt. You could come to think of it.
Of course, it's
and
very
there's no
apropos.
other name
Yeah.
or no other group that has the name. So we thought, come on, let's do this.
Okay, so
And
syempre
it's-
register nyo na. West End Mamas. May copyright na ito.
then we'll have to do that when we get back there. And I'll say, Gia, come on.
So what was the very, very first performance of the West End Mamas?
We were invited by the Batangas Association. No, actually, sorry, I'm wrong. There was a birthday celebrant called Tita Esther, and she's quite big, and in the Filipino community, she usually has loads of parties, and she sponsors everything that's going on. And it was her. Oh God, I don't want to get this wrong. 50th or 60th.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry.
Never mind the age.
And well,
it was her birthday.
It was a big
It
bash.
was, okay,
yeah,
it was a big birthday bash.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think that was our first appearance, and kapapanganak ko pa lang nun, actually. And we really did our best to sort of put in the rehearsals and everything. Because syempre kapapanganak ko pa lang, and Gia's like, oh, can we do this? And so it was a good time. It was a good time to start our career.
Yeah. Wait, how long ago was this?
Oh God.
May one year na ba ang West End Mamas?
Parang
Or parang wala pa?
Or nearly, I think, maybe.
Okay. Pero I'm sure nahihirapan din kayo to balance, your time between rehearsals, performances, lalo na ang mga performances sa gabi.
That's correct.
And, you come home, I'm sure, very late. Tulog na yung mga anak ninyo.
That's right. Yeah.
And, syempre, sa London, mahirap ang buhay. Wala kayong mga maid, walang mga yaya.
Nope.
So, kayo lahat. So, paano nababalanse mo lahat ito?
Do you know, actually, to tell you honestly, we don't know how we're doing it, but we somehow do it.
Okay.
I think meron tayong, as Filipinos din we just keep going. I don't see, siguro yung ibang race, I don't know how they would deal with, stress and everything. Pero kaming mga Pilipino na mga mami na, somehow we just forget about hardship and we just keep going. And it's not easy, And I mean, I've only got one, and he's driving me mental. Honestly. So imagine, Gia, we have footage, footages of Jamie going, Mama, I need you, I want you. While Gia's singing there. It was the funniest thing, and it was one time pa Gia would shut the patio, yung patio doors, and Jamie's going like, Mommy, while she was doing her solo. But it's never an easy thing to do when you want to keep going and doing what you love best, and also being a mommy. So
And wait a minute, also being a wife.
Let's not forget that.
How did your husbands react to the West End mamas?
I
I'm
mean,
sure they hate the West End mamas.
you know, it's like a sweet and sour kind of thing. It's almost like sometimes they really love what we're doing, and then sometimes going, you're rehearsing again. So they, and I don't think it gets in the way of our wifely duties, and somehow when we have a show, like say 2 weeks beforehand, magkakasakit kami ni Maya, and it was so funny because she would just go, take this, Fernsey, you have to take this, this is from Manila, you have to take this. So it's kind of like it's not easy. The husbands, funnily enough, we have moments where they're not happy about it, and then sometimes they go, no, go.
And there were moments when they joined you on stage.
That's right. They didn't have a choice either on that one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So this whole West End Mama thing, they don't really have a choice.
Kasi may musical backgrounds din ang mga West End Mama's husbands.
I know, because that's how we met them, right?
Yeah,
Yung aming musical
You
background.
met your husband
in Miss Saigon.
In Miss Saigon.
Maya and Miss Saigon.
Yes.
Gia is Lion King.
Yes.
So, they should understand what we're going through, really. But I suppose being wives and mummies, it's like they expect you to be those two things before being a performer. And I think, that's where it becomes a difficult situation when they won't allow us to be the performers that we used to be, you know what I mean? So, but then, it happens because they don't have a choice. It happens whether they like it or not. Okay. That's pretty much the situation.
But do you still, or will you still perform as solo artists in the future?
It'll be very eggy or awkward. I think that might be the word for it. Kasi nasanay na akong kasama ko yung dalawa. Like say when Gia and I sang for the Philippine Embassy during their parang some celebration, and it was Gia and I, and Maya was ill, and Gia and I sang, I Dreamed a Dream, and parang kulang. I mean, Gia and I sing so well together, but then you kind of go, where's Maya? And then everybody's going, oh, but dalawa lang kayo. So now, if I was going to be asked, I'd go, actually, maybe it'll be best if you did ask my other two, compadres, kumbaga. Kasi I'm not complete na eh. It's like we rely on each other's energy and the support, and I think it's a good feeling, So.
Sarap naman nun.
Yeah, I think
dreamed
so.
the dream, yun yung sinayaw ni Missy.
That's right. No, I was, Missy. She touched me. I mean, she was so good. I loved it.
Kamusta naman ang support ng Filipino community sa London sa inyo?
You know what, surprisingly really well. Kasi syempre marami ng mga artists na who's all obviously struggling to get up there, and marami ring Miss Saigon, alumni, as you mentioned, na who's also trying to keep up with what's going and changes around them, So to keep your career going without the Filipino support is going to be difficult if you don't regularly promote yourself. So when we started, they were all, really like, oh wow, and they're saying there's nobody like you guys. And then every time na may mga lineup, tapos kami na, sasabihin nila, uy, we like your yung part ninyo kasi kami daw yung very jolly, maganda yung kanta namin, yung mandi seryoso, ganyan. And they like the combination na we're all mamas.
Yeah.
So, they've been really
anyway,
good.
I've watched you perform, and meron kayong mga blocking, meron kayong choreography,
gosh, yes.
meron kayong mga gimmick, no? So who directs you? Kayo din?
You know what? Sabi ko kay Gia, you have to get
Sino
a PA.
choreographer nyo?
Maya is our choreographer.
Choreographer?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Gia naman kasi she does the promotions and the marketing. Siya yung business side of things. Nasa kanyang utak eh. Siya yung business head. Me naman, I organize the scripts, I organize the set, and everything. So we all have our distinct roles. So we help
And
each
I know
other
you
out.
prepared the slides.
Oh
for
my
your
God, that
concert.
slides! I was so upset because there was one bit where I had your family photo and everything, and then Gia and you.
I love the opening slide. Or your baby pictures, tapos biglang kayo na, the West End Mamas. That was so cute.
I was so excited towards the end until the slides didn't work out. So I was
But
like,
no,
"Oh."
it was a technical glitch.
I know, but
But you will still use those
Use that.
slides.
I hope
Don't
so.
worry.
I hope
In fact,
so.
we are going to use those slides in the end of our 17th
Oh,
season,
wow.
which, by the way, magpa-plug lang muna ako.
Of course.
Everyone, I want to invite you, sana naman makapunta kayo sa pagbukas ng 17th season ng Ballet Manila sa Friday na po, August 24, sa Aliw Theater. That's ang Alamat, si Sibol at si Gunaw. Ito ang aming 2-act Filipino ballet na environmental ang theme. Of course, alam natin si Sibol ay growth at si Gunaw naman ay destruction. So, ako na naman si Prinsesa Luningning. At kasama ko syempre ang Ballet Manila. Mag-open kami sa August 24 sa Aliw Theater. So, sana naman ay makapanood kayo ang Alamat, si Sibol at si Gunaw. Aliw Theater, August 24, 25, 26, September 1 and 2. And fast forward to February 2013, February 15, 16, and 17, ito ay post-Valentine concerts. Kasama natin ang West End Mamas in Ballet and Ballads. Okay, ano ang ma-expect ng mga tao sa show na ito?
wow. Ano ma-expect
Parang hindi
nila?
pa natin napapag-usapan.
Oo nga eh.
Pag-usapan muna natin.
No, they'll expect
Okay.
fabulousness,
Okay.
if there's such a word. And the best of everything, you know, Lisa Macuja and West End Mamas, I mean, come on, it's the best combination.
Of course, it's going to be Broadway hits.
Yes.
Broadway and ballet.
Uh-huh.
And syempre kailangan kakantahin ninyo ang inyong famous The Weber Trio,
Of course,
which made I think
our,
the West End Mamas.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And of course, dapat yung mga mga alam ng tao, and
Yes,
you know, it's going to be fantastic.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Okay,
exciting.
so abangan ninyo. Actually, kung bumili kayo ng subscription sa Ballet Manila season, you can enjoy 5 classical ballet productions, including Ballet and Ballads with the West End Mamas for only 2,500 pesos. Kaya mag-subscribe na po kayo sa Ballet and Ballads. Sa Ballet Manila sa 17th season ng Ballet Manila. Okay, Ses, mabalik tayo sa iyo. What do you miss about the Philippines being London-based?
Well, primarily my family. Diba?
Of course.
Tapos, second is food.
Okay.
I think, sorry, it's like, you have to look after your tummies beforehand. I think, and the people, of course. Kasi yung mga kaibigan mo, and everything else. I was just, on the way here nga, I couldn't stop and look around like this. Everything, I mean, you just gotta love the Philippines, though, for how it is and how it's been. Kasi it's part of you, eh. So for me, it's home.
Wait, because you went away in your teens, no?
Yes, yes, that's right. I was away na from 94. Kasi siguro I stopped lang here a month or 2 months, and then I went straight to London na. Tapos I haven't been, regularly coming home. Siguro it's been 5 years since the last time I was here. So now it's like, I mean,
But in the last time you were here, you were in Miss Saigon, wasn't it? No.
yeah, Miss Saigon with Leia.
With Leia.
And then I sort of came back just to see my mom. And then after that, I left again. Tapos siguro it's been 5 years after that, since I was last
Okay,
here.
so what's on your must-do list now that you're back home?
Oh, see my friends.
Okay.
See my friends. And I said to Lisa, my sister, Lisa, that's it.
Yeah.
Na if there's any shows, I say I want to see them,
Yes,
and then it's just those things.
Actually, ibang-iba na ngayon ang Philippine theater scene.
Yeah.
It's so active, it's so vibrant.
And it's booming, huh?
Yeah, it's booming. Yeah.
No, I'm
So,
really excited.
Maraming mga shows ngayon. I'm sure you'll be able to see a lot.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Sana lang maiwan ko yung asawa ko tsaka yung anak ko.
Isama mo na lang. Okay. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you so much, Ces,
No, my
for
pleasure.
coming over again. I wish you a happy vacation with your family, and let's have a really great show next year.
we will.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Mga kaibigan, abangan ninyo kami ulit dito sa susunod na linggo, 3:30 ng hapon, dito lamang sa Art2art. Ito po si Lisa Macuja, nagbibigay pugay sa artistang Pilipino at sa lahat ng Pilipinong nagmamahal sa bayan.